Good morning, and welcome to Dawn with me, Tim Great. I'm so glad you could join me. I want to talk to you. Of course, my thought, we're still on Proverbs, so we are on Proverbs 29. This is 29th of October, so we're on Proverbs chapter 29. For those of you following, you are about to finish the book of Proverbs. Well done. For those of you who picked up somewhere along the line, if you have been pushing, I congratulate you. Follow through. Let's finish strong. Bear in mind, I post my notes on our hub. We call it the hub. It's our WhatsApp group, particularly for those who are doing this reading with me. Well, over 150 people that are doing this, and I put my notes there so you can glean from it. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to give you my thought, what really jumped at me when I read Proverbs chapter 29. At the end of that, I am then going to give you a high-level synoptic overview of Proverbs 29. I won't be as in-depth as I normally would. I'll give a high-level synoptic overview, but note that I will then place both thoughts on the hub once you have watched this. Okay, so if you're on the hub, you'll get the full information. Now, with that said, what jumped at me, and before I give you that scripture, let me tell you about a particular lady that I read about some time ago that really exemplified. When I read a story, when I watched and watched the videos about this lady, I was just so inspired because she, in a lot of ways, in the natural sense, epitomizes what I picked from Proverbs chapter 29. Let me talk to you about Wilma Rudolph. Born in 1940, Wilma faced severe physical challenges from a young age. She contracted polio, a disease that weakened her left leg, and doctors said she will never walk again without braces. Coming from a poor family in Tennessee with limited access to medical care, Wilma could have easily accepted her circumstances, but she had a vision. She wanted to run. Wilma and her family committed to physical therapy, often taking turns massaging her leg at home. At age 9, through sheer perseverance and faith, she took off her leg brace and began to walk on her own. Soon, she was running, setting her sights on track and field despite her initial limitations. Wilma's vision fueled her discipline and commitment. She trained hard, joined the track team, and eventually qualified for the Olympics. In the 1960 Rome Olympics, you can check that out, she not only participated but became the first American woman to win 3 gold medals in a single Olympics. Her story of vision and resilience inspired generations and became a testament to overcome adversity. William Rudolph's journey shows how vision, and that's where I'm going to today, shows how vision provides the power to move beyond our current limitations, no matter how insurmountable they seem. Her belief in a future where she could run even when doctors said it was impossible. Do you get that? Led her to become one of the greatest athletes in history. Her story reminds us that a strong vision can bring about transformation and greatness even when the odds are against you. So today I want to talk to you about the power of vision. Where did this come from? Proverbs 29 verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Proverbs 29:18 is a profound reminder of how vision acts as a guiding force in life, both spiritually and practically. Vision allows us to see beyond our current circumstances and set a course towards a future that aligns with God's purposes for us today. The word vision in that Proverbs 29 verse 18 refers to divine guidance, which is the ability to understand God's purposes and direction. Without it, our lives lack structure and purpose. For many of us that feel like my life isn't going anywhere, my immediate question will be, do you have a vision? Not a wish, not a hope. You see, hope is where it starts from. If you have hope, hope gives you the inner fortitude and even desire to begin to craft out a vision. But I'm not even talking about hope. I'm talking about what hope should birth. I'm definitely not talking about a desire or a mere wish. I'm talking about a vision. Vision is not just about big dreams. It's about God-given direction in all areas of your life. Helen Keller once said, the only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. To have vision means to set our sights on what lies ahead, even if the path is unclear, trusting that God is leading us. Remember what the Bible said of Jesus. It says, who for the prize, for the joy or the vision, for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross. And that's the thing about vision. Vision helps you circumcise your environment. Vision helps you with focus. Vision helps you review who and what is in your immediate environment. Vision gives you focus. The reason why many of us are living lives that are not necessarily productive is because one needs to ask, every day, is your life pointing in a direction? Is there a vision for that pursuit? You work in that place. Do you have a vision for your career? You are married. Is there a vision for that marriage? You are single. Is there a vision for your life? What is your vision? Because your vision, I just need to look at your daily routine and I can tell if there is purpose behind your pursuit or if you are just going with what life throws at you. And for many people that go with just what life throws at them, there is a sadness because this life is broken. And so more often than not, this life will not give you its creme de la creme. It will not give you its best choices. It will give you brokenness because it's broken. If you are going to have the best of this life, it will be because you determined what your life will produce. You determined or predetermined your outcome. For us as believers, our predetermined outcome is that which God has already ordained for us. And child of God, if you are trying to ascertain, so my problem is I don't know what God has ordained for me. I can guarantee you, God has ordained for your life and destiny has a lot to do already with your personalities, your preferences, your desires. It has a lot to do with your already existing makeup. But that story for another day. Many successful Christian leaders speak about the importance of vision. Bill Hybels, founder of Willow Creek Church, once said, vision is a picture of the future that produces passion. Vision gives our lives direction, and with that direction comes purpose and enthusiasm. It's what drives us to move forward, to keep pushing through obstacles, and to hold on when things get difficult. We started with the story of Wilma Rudolph, and her story was terrible. I mean, it started out rough, but because of vision, she knew that certain changes she needed to make. Vision caused her to become disciplined in certain pursuits. Vision also enabled her to know that certain people should not be in her space. And I want to say this to you. If there is a vision for your life, when certain individuals show up in your space, you know whether they belong or not. If there is a vision for your finances, when certain expenses show up, you don't need to pray about it. You don't need to even have a conversation. You know that this does not belong to the vision that you have planned for your life. And so whether it is a sale or it is not a sale, whether it is Black Friday or Blue Monday, it means absolutely nothing to you. Why? Because you have a vision. The reason why many people are broke, the reason why many people are in debt, the reason why many relationships are not going anywhere is because there is no vision and we are unwilling, and even if there is one, we are unwilling to pursue, we're unwilling to allow that vision begin to define our pursuits. There lies the problem. Research shows that having a vision actually improves motivation and productivity. Dr. Gil Matthews at Dominican University found that people who write down their goals, visualize them, and have accountability concerning achieving them are 42% likely to achieve them than those who don't. Vision sets clear intentions and propels us toward action, enhancing our perseverance even when the going gets rough, when your vision is clear. And child of God, if there is an area of your life that's important to you, you need to have a vision for it. And what do I mean by have a vision for it? Have a picture of what success in that area looks like, because that's one of the ways you can define having a vision for that area of your life. What does success in that area look like? If that area measures up and fulfills and arrives at everything and achieves and accomplishes everything you desire, what will it look like? Then you document that. After you've documented it, you now need to go a step further and begin to ask yourself, okay, if this is what it looked like, if this is what the goal looks like, what steps do I now need to take? And the joy of it now is that you can actually punch in your vision into AI platforms, and you will be amazed. They will spit out for you step-by-step approaches that you can consider. Of course, you will need to workshop it, because this is AI. It doesn't understand your nuances, your biases, your preferences. All right, it doesn't even understand the options that are available to you unless you throw in those options, right? But it can throw them out at you, and then you can begin to workshop them to ultimately suit where you are, and then you find someone or a scenario that holds you accountable. Listen, every area of your life that is of importance, you must have a vision around it. You must have a description of what success looks like. I have something called a vision board. For me, let me talk to you about a vision board. I think I put something like that here. One helpful tool for articulating and clarifying vision is called a vision board. A vision board is a tangible representation of what we hope to achieve and become. By placing inspiring images, Bible verses, goals on the board, we create a visual reminder of what we are striving toward. It is amazing, the power of a visual board. My visual board is on my iPad, so I've locked it. If you go there, you will need my pass key in order to go into there. But when you open it, it will take you to a screen. On that screen, I have pictures, I have targets, I have certain numbers, and those numbers represent different things. I have certain dates and certain years that I have earmarked that certain goals must be achieved. I even have certain steps that I have put there. There are certain verses that are also there, and every day I try to go there and I look at it. It's one of the last things I try to do before I go to bed. It is amazing, the power of it. Do you know your subconscious does not sleep? And so if the last thing you will put on your on your mind is how to achieve a goal, even when you are asleep, your subconscious will begin to work at it. And how much more when you are a spirit being, meaning you are born again. So it's not just your subconscious, meaning your inner mind, your deep mind begins to work on it. Your spirit that already knows the pathway will hold your subconscious, because you have given it direction. You have downloaded divine direction, and your spirit, which is Christ, that already knows the path to get there, your spirit, which is Christ, that has already arrived there. Because remember, your spirit is not bound by time. So your spirit has already arrived at that ultimate goal. So your spirit knows the way there, and then your spirit begins to give you step by step. This is why speaking in tongues is also powerful. When there is a vision, one of the steps towards it, besides having a mentor, talking it over with people that have arrived there and things like that, and so many other things, right? Speaking in tongues with a vision in your mind, you will begin to download steps to get there, pathways to arrive there. Vision boards are very, very helpful. Put the pictures, put the scriptures, and every day go there and look at it. Every day go there and look at it. You see, let me say this again. Vision helps you circumcise your life. People that shouldn't be there, expenses that don't fit, locations that should no longer fit, certain habits that need to be introduced, certain habits that need to be circumcised or removed from your life. Vision gives you clarity. You need to have vision. I think I should remind you again, every area of your life that is of importance, have a vision concerning it. I have a vision concerning my children, how they should do academically, how their life should progress. The vision does not necessarily have their career goals, but it has their levels of success which must eclipse mine, and it's documented. And I have words that I say over my kids. It's amazing how, as I watch their life unfold, it's amazing how over the years I am seeing how they are aligning with the things that I am saying and with the things that I am seeing. It's even more beautiful for me, because I am watching how they take paths that I didn't think will help them arrive at where I had hoped and discerned by the Spirit that they should arrive, and yet they're arriving there. They're taking different paths than I thought they will take, but they are getting there. Child of God, this thing called vision, particularly for a spirit being, is a powerful and necessary tool. The concept of faith, and I think I should say that, I think I wrote something about that. Vision and faith go hand in hand. Faith fuels our vision, reminding us that what we cannot see now is still yet possible. It's still possible with God. Remember when we talked about how faith sees, says, does? When we talk about faith seeing, that is vision. Where through the eyes of faith, you paint in clear detail the outcome that you desire, and then with your words, you begin to declare it, and according to James, with your actions, you go and you pursue it. You will be amazed. Child of God, the Bible says, where there is no vision, let me paraphrase, where there is no vision, the marriage will collapse. Where there is no vision, your children will collapse. Where there is no vision, your health will collapse. Where there is no vision, debt will rise. Where there is no vision, your health will go down into the dumps. That is a big deal for me. Maybe because of my age now, I keep coming back to this issue of health and how there has to be a vision of what your latter years should look like. And you are asking yourself, am I making decisions now in my diet, in my exercise routine, in my rest routine to ensure I arrive there? If not, what can I do now? And you will be amazed. It's easier than you think. All right. So what was our takeaway from today? Have a vision for that area of your life. Put a vision in place. Ask someone to help you if you don't fully understand how to put it and how to articulate it, but have a vision for every important area of your life. Amen. Now I want to quickly just give you a high-level synoptic overview of Proverbs chapter 29. I won't give you details. I'll throw it out there, but I will then put it on our collective group, okay? Proverbs 29 highlights the importance of righteous governance, self-control, and the consequences of disregarding wisdom. The focus is on two key areas: righteous leadership and then self-control and discipline. Verses 1 to 14 focus on the role and impact of leadership. Verses 15 to 22 focus on the necessity of discipline and self-control. Verses 23 to 27 contrast between the righteous and the wicked. Theological significance: Proverbs 29 reflects a strong moral and social vision, advocating for a world where leaders are accountable and individuals exercise self-control. I wrote a few more things there. In conclusion, at least for me, Proverbs 29 serves as a powerful reminder of the responsibility each person holds within their community, particularly those in positions of authority. It asserts that righteous leadership and self-discipline are foundational to a harmonious society and personal well-being. There is so much more I wrote as it relates to this, but like I said, I will post it all on the hub. So make sure you go to the hub. Have you registered for the parenting seminar? Please register. What are you waiting for? Last minute is not a good sign. It's this Thursday, so it's about 2-3 days from now, and it's purely online. You'll have to come into the Zoom room, and I don't know, communication will be sent to you on how you will do the Zoom room. It is the name you registered with that we'll be looking out for on the Zoom room. You will not be allowed to bring your other friends into the Zoom room. That won't happen. If you want them to be in the same room with you whilst you are doing this, then that's fine. Manuals will also be sent, and those manuals will serve as your guiding light. You are going to receive very important information that will truly, I guarantee you, help you. It's the kind of thing you want to keep somewhere. So every now and again, you will go back and say, let me refresh my mind. How am I supposed to address it when my child is like this? How am I supposed to address it when my child lies? How am I supposed to address it when my child throws a tantrum in public or is throwing a tantrum at home? Am I applying discipline or am I applying punishment? How do I address this? It's amazing. What are the values I need to teach my children? How do I teach them? These are resources and many more that we are going to share with you that will equip you. Come and join me for the parenting masterclasses on Thursday, the 31st of October, a few days from now. and it's purely by it's purely by registration. All right, we'll put a link on the screen. Remember also, this Saturday we have 2 events going on for kids from grade 7 to grade 12. There's essay writing, free essay writing to teach your children comprehension and presentation of thought. But that session is full. So if you didn't register for this one, wait till next year. It's already full. And then we have another program going on the same day, financial literacy, by this phenomenal organization. I'll put the details on your screen. This organization have committed themselves to teaching people, particularly South Africans, on how to deal with their finances, and they have a very good track record. I checked them out. They have a phenomenal track record. It's for the singles, but if you're married and you know you could do with this information, or you could do with more information to augment what you have, join them. It's free, and I think it's at 2 p.m. But don't worry, I'll put the details on your screen. Remember, if it's important to you, then you must have a vision concerning it. You must have a vision, a description of what success in that area looks like. And then you begin to push towards that outcome. God bless you if this has made sense. I hope to catch you tomorrow on Dawn, but I also hope to catch you on Thursday at the parenting seminar. God bless you. See you again soon. Bye for now.